they're probably saying it in the sense of like he probably did the same stuff to them while they're on set and things like that.
Yeah,
Um,
like as in like they're like essentially like while they are giving a kind of a tribute to the character in show, like it's actually also a tribute to like the actor in real life as well. Like that's what you're getting from the episode. Would that be an accurate description?
yeah, pretty much, and
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's done in a really great way and done in a very adult, mature way as well. They even get cameos for some of the I guess people who knew him in real life. I
Mhm.
won't spoil any of the stuff, but basically, if he's acted with them before, they're going to be in the they're gonna kind of appear in the episode, and I think it's a really great episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I mentioned before, it's like really good. Yeah, it's just gonna have those like character moments of like an event happening. Um,
So when you say it's disjointed, do you just mean like, oh, it's like it kind of seems like it's out of place given what happens in episode two?
yeah, because like I feel like that was a good startup, but then when episode two happened, um, it kind of revs up back to what was happening for the rest of the what happened previous season, where where we've got
They
I,
made a mistake or something and they're burning all their clothes, some
well,
shit.
that's the thing. It's not that, but it's more like what happened last season. Because I'm like, oh yeah, remembering of like what happened last season, where like for example, there was a new principal, and then Cheryl's trying to get back at the old principal, stuff like that, or like I forgot the for
I didn't even know. Wait, the principle's different. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's been a
there's
while.
a lot of stuff like that, or like I forgot what's the cult group? What are they called again? I forgot what they were called.
Oh, the
The
the the farm,
the
the
farm,
farm
yeah.
or whatever.
Like, and then all this stuff happens. I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen in the farm, and it's like we're going back to like straight to like back like a continuation. So that's why I feel like episode two feels like more like an episode one continuation from the last season of understanding
Hmm.
what's going on. Um, but yeah, and it's the second episode is a bit more like obviously it's like it's still continuing on the plot because you forget all these things. Are like, oh yeah, like about Veronica's dad and how he went to jail. Like it's like random stuff like that you completely forget about, or like basically the second episode kind of revolves around Archie bringing on Mad Dog to kind of like to enroll into the school. You've got Art Jughead also possibly enrolling into a newer school. Because he's a good writer and things like that. So like this one feels like an episode of a lot of setup. Nothing really much happens to it, but I feel like it's still continuation. And just to remember that this season is a shorter season. It's about half the episodes. In comparison to what happened with the 24 episodes, and I feel like Riverdale, especially in the first season, worked a lot more better when it was more like I'd say more,
Cohesive.
it had like less episodes. I think
Yeah.
like the first season had like 12 episodes, so I feel like this one's quite
Yeah.
short, or maybe they'll continue on. But yeah, 12 episodes seems to be
So,
the good sweet spot, I'd say.
but is it just like a 12 episode and it's like how they do like the mid-season kind of break, right? Like,
Hmm.
is it going to be an actual 12 episode season or is it like 12 episodes for now
I,
and then
yeah. Ooh,
yeah,
to be honest,
I
I don't know, but like so far I don't know. They're setting up something going on, but so far I'm not quite sure what it is. Because
okay.
they're still basically the only setup I can really find is they're still following up with the farm and what's the deal with the farm and what all these people disappeared and you had
Yeah, I mean,
Veronica's mom and everything like joining the farm being like a secret agent, so that's basically the main thing with them.
yeah, like that she was like a spy or whatever. I think that was the one thing that I thought was really stupid. Like her mum was being an undercover journalist for this organization, but like she couldn't tell Betty that, so Betty could like calm her fucking tits last season.
It's like it's your daughter,
Because
man, like calm the fuck on.
well, no, I mean, look, I get it. I get it. It's like, oh, she was so deep undercover that she didn't tell her so that she could keep her like I guess her cover, but like it ended up fucking her over more than like not telling her. Again, it's like that classic kind of thing. It's like, well, if you just told them, none of this drama would happen. But I don't know. It just to me, it just comes off as really bad writing.
Mm.
But yeah, look, according to Wikipedia, or like news.com, it's going to be a 22 episode season. So I think it's not going to be a short season. So we'll have to see.
I was like so
Um,
excited. I'm like, yeah, maybe they'll tighten up the writing and kind of have a focused story. But yeah, it could be very interesting because I did hear there was going to be a spin off of the
Katie Keene, right? I
yeah,
have
Katie
no
Keene.
idea who. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, but like, and that's the thing. Whoever I don't know whatever they're doing. They're expanding the universe in what they're doing. Like they're gonna have their own like Arrowverse, but it's gonna be like the Riverdale verse.
Riverdaleverse, jeez.
Yeah, but
Well,
overall, yeah, it seems to be on track to just be, I think maybe a more grounded season, in comparison to like last season, because last season was like kind of jumping the shark almost. I would say.
yeah. I mean, I kind of liked season 3, but it comes from the fact that I come from a Dungeons and Dragons background. So there was a lot of stuff that's like really esoteric and really aimed at a specific niche of people who would understand what's going on. Whereas, like, I feel like the average person would be like, why the fuck are they addicted to this game? It's
It's
like,
like I don't
yeah,
get it, guys.
yeah, exactly. And that's what I kind of felt like for season 3. But I like season 3, even though I was late to watching it. It was pretty good. But yeah, I'll have to continue watching and see where it goes from there.
Mm, absolutely. But yeah, that's gonna be us for this week. Just remember to like, share, and subscribe our videos. That really helps a lot. You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Libsyn, and YouTube channel, Marketing Movies. So until next time, maybe, possibly, like we've got so many Supermans coming up. Maybe Henry Cavill is going to appear in Crisis. Who knows? But until next time, see you guys.
Catch ya.